Have you ever felt like you're doing all the right things, but something invisible is still holding you back from the abundance you deserve? What if I told you that the key to unlocking your full potential isn't about working harder, but about working smarter with the most powerful tool you possess, your subconscious mind? And the best time to do this: while you sleep. Today, we're diving into the fascinating story of Elias, a man who felt trapped by financial struggle, and how he discovered a simple, three-step technique to reprogram his subconscious for wealth and success. This isn't just wishful thinking. It's a method grounded in the science of our own minds. Elias was a talented graphic designer. He was passionate, skilled, and his clients loved his work. But no matter how many projects he took on, he always seemed to be just getting by. He'd hear stories of others in his field achieving massive success and wonder, what do they have that I don't? He read books on financial strategy, took business courses, and hustled day and night. Yet his bank account seemed to have a ceiling he just couldn't break. The feeling was frustrating, like running on a treadmill and going nowhere. One evening, exhausted and disheartened, he stumbled upon an old psychology journal. It talked about the subconscious mind, a vast, hidden part of our consciousness that operates 24/7, controlling our habits, beliefs, and even our perception of reality. The article explained something that stopped Elias in his tracks. Our subconscious doesn't know the difference between a vividly imagined reality and an actual one, and it's most receptive to new information during the states between wakefulness and sleep. This is where the science gets really interesting. When we sleep, our conscious mind, the part that's always analyzing, doubting, and criticizing, finally quiets down. Think of it as the gatekeeper of your mind taking a break. But your subconscious, it never sleeps. It's busy processing the day's events, consolidating memories, and running your body's automatic functions. This is why sleep is so crucial. During this time, the subconscious is like fertile soil, ready to accept any seeds you plant. The critical barrier of the conscious mind is lowered, making it the perfect opportunity to introduce new empowering beliefs directly into your core programming. This is the principle behind sleep, hypnosis, and affirmations. By feeding your subconscious positive instructions while you're in this relaxed, receptive state, you bypass the conscious resistance that might normally say, "That's not possible," or "You're not good enough." You're essentially communicating directly with the operating system of your life, rewriting the old limiting code that has been holding you back. Elias realized that his deep-seated beliefs about money, perhaps that it was hard to come by, or that he didn't deserve wealth, were running on a loop in his subconscious, sabotaging his conscious efforts. He decided it was time for a system update. Inspired, Elias developed a simple yet powerful three-step technique to perform every single night before he went to sleep. This wasn't some complicated ritual. It was a focused, intentional practice designed to reprogram his mind for abundance. Step 1 was setting a clear intention. Before his head even hit the pillow, Elias would take a moment to define exactly what he wanted. He moved away from vague desires like, "I want more money," to something concrete and specific. He would say to himself, either out loud or in his mind, "I am now attracting 2 new high-paying clients this month who value my creativity and pay me generously." The key here is clarity. The subconscious mind thrives on specific instructions. By setting a clear intention, you're giving your mind a precise target to aim for while you sleep. It's like programming a GPS with an exact address instead of just a general city name. Step 2 was vivid visualization. This was the most creative part for Elias. As he lay in bed, drifting towards sleep, he wouldn't just think about his goal, he would live it in his mind. He closed his eyes and imagined the entire scenario as if it had already happened. He pictured himself receiving the emails from these new clients, feeling the excitement build. He visualized the creative brainstorming sessions, the flow of ideas, the satisfaction of delivering incredible work. He imagined opening his banking app and seeing the payments deposited, feeling the sense of security and freedom that came with it. He made the mental movie as real as possible, engaging all his senses. He could almost smell the coffee in his office, hear the celebratory music he'd play, and feel the smooth texture of a new contract in his hands. This process of vivid visualization creates powerful neural pathways in the brain, essentially training it to recognize the opportunities that will lead to this desired outcome. Step 3 was the game changer: deep gratitude. After visualizing his success, Elias would shift his focus to gratitude. But this wasn't a passive thank you. He would actively generate the feeling of gratitude in his body. He would say, "Thank you, thank you, thank you for this incredible success. I am so grateful for these amazing clients. I am so thankful for my financial abundance." By feeling gratitude before the event had physically manifested. He was aligning his vibrational frequency with the reality he wanted to create. Science tells us that emotions like gratitude and joy have a higher frequency than fear and lack. By immersing himself in this high vibrational state right before sleep, Elias was telling his subconscious and the universe that this state of abundance was his new normal. He was no longer a person wealth, he was a person being wealthy, grateful for the success that was already his in the energetic realm. Elias committed to this 3-step practice every single night without fail. At first, not much changed on the outside. But inside, he felt a subtle shift. The constant anxiety about money started to fade. He felt more confident in his pitches and more relaxed during client negotiations. He was no longer operating from a place of desperation, but from a place of quiet self-assurance. Then, about 3 weeks in, it happened. He received an email from a major tech company he had long admired. They had seen his portfolio and wanted to hire him for a significant branding project, the biggest of his career. The fee was more than he had made in the previous 3 months combined. A week later, a referral from an old client came through for another substantial project. Within 1 month, his intention had manifested exactly as he had visualized it. Elias was stunned. It felt like magic, but he knew it wasn't. He had simply aligned his inner world with his outer desires. He had systematically rewritten the limiting beliefs in his subconscious and replaced them with a program for success and abundance. He continued the practice, and his business continued to grow in ways he had once only dreamed of. He wasn't just surviving anymore, he was thriving. The story of Elias isn't a fairy tale. It's a testament to the power that resides within each of us. Your subconscious mind is working for you right now, running on the programs you've given it throughout your life. The question is, are those programs serving you? If not, you have the power to change them. So, to help you get started on your own journey, let's do a short guided integration together. As you listen to these words, allow them to sink deep into your mind. You can close your eyes if it feels comfortable. Let's plant the seeds of abundance together. Repeat these affirmations silently to yourself, and more importantly, try to feel the truth in them. I am a magnet for wealth and success. Opportunities for abundance flow to me easily and frequently. My mind is perfectly attuned to the frequency of prosperity. I am worthy of all the riches I desire. Every day, in every way, my wealth is increasing. I release all resistance to receiving money. I am grateful for the financial freedom that is my birthright. Success comes to me naturally and effortlessly. I am open and receptive to all the good and abundance in the universe. My subconscious mind is now creating the reality of my dreams. Take a deep breath in, and as you exhale, feel a sense of peace and certainty. Know that the work has already begun. The seeds have been planted. Your only job now is to trust the process, just like Elias did. Tonight, before you sleep, I invite you to try the 3-step technique. Set a clear intention, visualize it vividly, and feel deep, profound gratitude. Make this your nightly ritual, and watch as your world begins to transform from the inside out. You hold the key. It's time to unlock the door. Thank you for joining me today. If this story resonated with you, Please give this video a like and subscribe for more content on unlocking your true potential. Share your own experiences with this technique in the comments below. I can't wait to read them. Till next time, dream big.